Yeah, so what are you focusing on today?
Yeah, just self-sabotage because worry that I'm not enough.
Yep.
So,
Okay. What's your business at the moment?
primarily Akashic Healings.
Oh, yes,
So,
that's right. Yep.
yeah.
Didn't you have that book thing at some point?
I am still doing the books. Yeah, I design my own personal development workbooks as well. So
Yes, that's right.
yeah, graphic designer as well.
Awesome. Cool. And it's self-sabotage. Can you tell me more about that?
Basically, I've lived one of those lives where there's heaps of trauma and overwhelm and chaos, and it's left me always feeling not enough to be able to cope with it all.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm trying to actually start a business now, I still feel that overwhelm, that what if it all becomes too much, I'm not enough to deal with it all, those feelings.
Okay. Yep. Got it. So this process that we're using today, it's one of the modules in MFT, which is about cellular healing. Everything that we experience at an energetic level also sits within our energy field. Yeah. So this pattern of self-sabotage that you have is currently sitting somewhere in your body, and what we're going to do is take you through a process to help you clear that. Yeah. This is actually taught normally in my level 2. So yeah, I'm just going to like kind of guide her through it, and then I'm going to give you guys a bit of back info of what I'm doing. Okay, so self-sabotage business, how long has this been going on for?
Well, pretty much since I started my business, because I was still dealing with the family stuff at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So 3-4 years now.
Okay. All right, cool. So just close your eyes for a second. I'm going to say a phrase to you, and I want you to tell me where that's sitting in your body, like where that reacts, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I am successful.
In my stomach.
Yep. It's like that sinking feeling, right?
And in my lower back.
Yeah, so there's a huge fear around that. Okay. What's more prominent, the lower back or the gut?
Well, when I was first describing it, I was actually already feeling it in my lower back, and then my gut sunk in.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because the lower back is about support, and yeah, there's a few things going on there. So what I'm doing is I'm just reading her energy field. So when I do that thing where like I go off into space, what I'm actually doing is like I'm seeing a hologram of her energy field in front of me, and I'm seeing exactly where those issues are. So like I'm looking at your lower back, and it's like right on that tailbone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like sort of, yeah, I've got it. I know where it is. I'm not going to show everyone right now, but yeah, I've got it. Okay, so it's like it wants to talk to you, like it wants to okay, I'm just getting the words, why don't you love me anymore? What is that for you?
That makes sense. I tend to focus on other people instead of myself.
Okay. Yeah, that struck a chord, didn't it? Yeah, I saw that. Close your eyes and just stay with that for a sec. So guys, what I'm also doing is I'm connecting with her higher self right now, and I'm asking what words does she need to hear to get the fastest transformation. In other modalities, you would spend like 10 sessions getting to this point. Right? Like, especially if you're doing some sort of like generic counseling or something, yeah? Like it would take you a very long time to like pinpoint what the actual issue is, and we've just done it here in like 2 minutes. So, okay, so I'm looking into your lower back now, and what words does it need to hear before it can shift?
The big one that's coming up is love.
Yep.
And support. And trust.
I keep getting this like why me sort of feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And that's sitting in both your sacral and your solar plexus. Okay. So I want you now to imagine yourself shrinking down into a tiny version of yourself. So you're going to stay in process while I'm guiding you. Just go as deep as you can. I know you're in a room, but just go as deep as you can. Okay, take all your consciousness now into that space. So right at that pinpoint of where that tailbone is currently hurting, just go into that space. Now, in that space, it's energy. There's an energy, yeah? And your cells are, like, they're multidimensional beings. So you can talk to your cells the same way that you would talk to yourself or your business or another person. You can communicate with them, okay? So as you drop into that space, just tell us what the message is from your cells in that area.
I work visually, so for me it's more about cradling. I see myself cradling the area.
Yep.
So holding it safe.
Are there any particular colours that are coming up for you?
Well, it was throbbing red in the area, and it was to reduce the inflammation.
Okay. You say was as if it's already shifted.
Well, yeah, when I'm cradling, it's shifting into like the greens and blues.
Beautiful. Great, just stay with that. And breathe. Breathe. Yes. So while she's doing that, I'm just going to talk you through some stuff. All cells have the energy of source, all of them. When cells are in a state of density, they've just disconnected a little bit from what it is that they really are. Yeah? So what she's doing now is she's bringing her awareness into that space, and I'm tuned in as well, so I'm actually doing some energetic work on there too, internally. And we're creating space in that. We're creating expansion where there was density. Yeah? The process is actually quite simple. To do it on yourself is very easy. To work on another is where you do practitioner training. But I'm going to teach you guys in a sec how to do it for you. How's that feeling?
Gentler.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Has the pain subsided?
Yeah.
On a scale of like, what was it before to what is it now?
Like at 8 before and probably about 2 now.
How many minutes was that? Under 5, I think. Yeah? Can you get it all the way down to 0? There are some other beliefs there. I'm like, I think
onion layers.
There's yes. I think we've definitely peeled off a layer. But for you, so what happens is, right, these healings are instantaneous. They are. Like, she's just done it. She's gone from an 8 to a 2, like, in minutes. But to sustain it is where you have to do a lot of deep inner work, because sometimes what happens is then people go away and the same belief system kicks in and then the same energetic pattern is recreated. So even though you clear it, you have to like keep doing the work. And this is where like some of the ongoing processes can be very supportive as well. But right now, in like 5 minutes, you've gone from an 8 to a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And how easy was that?
Easy.
And you can do this yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. So I would advise you to continue for the next few days to keep doing that process daily, because you'll find that as you keep doing it, it will shift and then it will be gone. And then, because you're already quite in tune, like you already do energetic sort of stuff, so you'll be able to take this away, go home and like actually find out what those beliefs are and like journal them down and actually process it using this very simple technique. You can heal this completely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I give you a hug?
Definitely.
All right. Thanks, beautiful.
Thank you.
I'll just take that. I'll take that. Oh, it's fine. Never mind. We all got that, yeah? That's how fast it is. Now, for those of you that are practitioners, this is the kind of healing that you have the capacity to do. So my sessions, people shift like that. Yeah? You don't need to go through massive, big, super long processes, because you just go to the energy and you treat everything like a multidimensional being, and then it's done.